Welcome to my channel about embedded systems and fischertechnik robotics. This video is focused on my project Move the Switch, and the switch has been not quite defined yet. One of the things was first a bipolar switch, then a manual switch, which obviously doesn't work when you're automating, and in the end I decided to use this kind of switches, which I also use for this, and hopefully then everything comes together. But before that is realized, I need to do a few things, which is placing on the board, wiring and preparing the wires, and programming. But let's first see that this properly works again. And when setting up this experiment, I already checked for the diagnostics, which works, which is very nice. So let's do it with programming. And in order to do that, let's switch to screencast. When I move this thing, I can enter here the diagnostics, which clearly works. Then I disable it, and in here I run software. And you can see that I have changed the speed. This is much more watchable. So that works. Now the question is, how can I have this signal this? Well, let's just first say this is the correct altitude, or should I put it like this? This is blocking and this is merely touching. And then in order to have it nicely work, it should be like this. But then this should be much heavier, because if you look at like this, let me do it from the other side, you see that it is lifted, and that's not the idea. So I have some challenges to make. First, some wiring to and from the LED and to the switches, so that I can actually read the switches and control the LED and then program. So wiring it will be. Now things are getting there. I have a number of connectors, not enough, and I have some, well, with some connection stuff for this, wherever it may go. And I have this LED. And now there's a point, because this wiring is meant for this LED. And when I go, see here, the LED will be controlled by an output. And there's also a minus, and the minus would be somewhere here. And that is quite short. So I may have to use some other wiring as well to connect to it. Then here is, by the way, a wiring which I use when I'm on an exhibition, because I am short on net adapters, and then I connect several models to the same power source. Anyway, let's prepare this one. obviously being red. So this one goes here. And then it would be nice to have this end stripped as well. Always be careful with the distance of the insulation. You might cut through the copper wiring, and that's obviously not the intention at all. And you might find this boring, but it is an essential part. And if something goes wrong, and things mostly go wrong, and people don't always show it goes wrong, giving you thus a false idea of how things actually work out and come together. Others would like to see the end result at once. Also, that is not what I do. This is real life. Things may go wrong, and I will show you. Okay. So, an LED has minus and the plus, and this one obviously goes to the plus. Then, same kind of wire. And then the interesting question obviously is, where will the wire go? Because ground is only at one place. So I may have to fix that. And then I will obviously test it using the diagnostics tool to make absolutely sure that it works, electrically speaking, before I put it to the test with programming. Okay, so now we'll remove this wire for a moment, put it here in here, then in here. And now for the diagnostics tool, because this is output 3, and output 3 doesn't give anything. So why doesn't it do anything? Does the motor do anything? Yeah, so the interface is working. It might be that the LED is not correct, but I'll have to check. And that's it. So I added switches, I added a lamp. I still have to improve this arm. Software is done for main part. So let me run the software a little bit. And then obviously I have to disable the diagnostic interface. And let's go. And then this should do it without manual intervention. this needs some improvement as well. But basically it sort of works out. And well, the changes and improvements are for next time. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification. You can support via Ko-fi and via Patreon and via PayPal. If you are a paying member via Patreon and Ko-fi, you can watch the whole video, the full length, and otherwise you can just buy me a coffee via Ko-fi. Thanks for my supporters via Patreon. They are listed on the special page of my website. And this is obviously going to be continued. For now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.